Demetrius Knight Jr. He spoke about the Shemar Stewart situation. And again, as I always say, I am on Shemar Stewart's side because the Bengals are trying to play him. The Bengals are trying to play him. They're trying to take away guaranteed money. They're trying to put stipulations in the contract where they can get money back if it doesn't work out. It's a whole entire mess with the Shemar Stewart situation, and I do feel bad for him. With that being said, we did have someone respond to the situation, and it's our second round pick, Demetrius Knight Jr., who currently has not signed a contract yet, but he is still working out and doing everything he's supposed to. So let's go ahead and play this audio. Let's get it, boys.
Just say you've got it on the sheet, but then people start to move, and you gotta have those reps. So it's definitely crucial. Definitely understand what he's going through because I was in that position once, and just decided to throw the contract talk aside, and told my agents, who are doing a phenomenal job for me. But I told them, at the end of the day, this is what I love to do, and that'll take care of itself. I just want to come out here because I love the game, and it loves me. So not all the time, but as of right now, I love the game, and that's why I'm doing everything right now.
Have you had any conversations with him? Any words of wisdom, I guess, or advice, considering you've gone through the same thing?
Yeah, I just tell him to continue to take it one day at a time, and when you're ready, you're ready. And of course, that I'm not sure what his agents and whatnot are talking to him about, but at the end of the day, you gotta, put the business side away and put your pants on, put your belt on like everybody else, and it'll be tough, but the tough always prosper. They always persevere. So I don't have contract or anything either, but it just comes to want to at this point, showing that you want to be here, you belong, and that you.
All right, so first thing we need to do is sign him to a max deal, 7-year contract, and I think he should get a lot of extra bonus money. Nonetheless, though, he is not wrong about the lack of reps he's going to get. Well, not lack of reps, but the reps he's missing right now in OTAs and in mandatory minicamp. He's missing them. And because, as he says, he's putting the business side first, it's going to be a huge problem down the line. Now, Trey obviously is also not in mandatory minicamp. He's also missing reps, but he is a veteran. He's been played for a very long time. So it's a lot different of a situation in that aspect that he at least, it's not like he needs as many reps as a rookie does. Shemar Stewart needs every rep he can take so he can get up to speed with this team. But it's, again, a situation where it's muddy. The situation is the Bengals are trying to fluff him over, and he's trying to fight back. Now, his comments about the fact that they rather win arguments than win football games, that's going to create this even more toxic environment. And it's definitely not going to be resolved anytime soon, especially given the fact that it is a very nasty back and forth at this point. This is not just a civil, okay, we're doing business. This is a very much more nasty situation. So I do hope it gets figured out. I really do, but I don't know if it will. I will say, though, Demetrius Knight, he does have the correct mindset, as in, he is out there practicing. He still, again, does not have a contract. But at the same time, everyone's situation is different. And that's why this is, that statement is so important. Every situation is different. Shemar Stewart's situation is not the same as Demetrius Knight's. Demetrius Knight, I know he does have kids as well. So he's thinking about, hey, I got to, provide for my family, provide for my wife, provide for my kids. He's also considering that. I don't know if Shemar Stewart has, kids or not. If he doesn't, then maybe he's just thinking about, hey, listen, I have more leeway room to work out this deal. So, and also the agents, Shemar Stewart agent might be different than Demetrius Knight's agent when it comes to their thinking. It's a million different things, but I definitely love Demetrius Knight. I can't wait to see him play, and he is definitely a starter. Now with Jermaine Pratt cut, Demetrius Knight is our starting middle linebacker, so should be really, really good this upcoming season. And, at this point in time, I think eventually it will happen that we will get Shemar Stewart under contract and also Demetrius Knight. I think there's a better chance we get Demetrius Knight under contract before we get, Shemar Stewart. I'll tell you that. But it's just this ugly, ugly, ugly offseason of drama that feels like it happens every single offseason. We can never escape the offseason of drama that we get. So hopefully something gets figured out and we get some positive news, because we do also need Trey Hendrickson there. We need him working out. We need him under contract. Like, there's just so much, and it's like we're sitting here and just in limbo waiting for these situations to figure themselves out. And we're only in June, so we have plenty of time. But it's also the toxicity. The toxicity between Trey and the front office. Toxicity between Shemar and the front office. Obviously, the front office, they say if everyone you meet every day is an a-hole, well, you're probably the a-hole, right? So if everyone else you meet is an a-hole, then you're probably the a-hole. And that concept does apply here with the front office. If every single other player is having problems working out contract with you, you're probably the problem. That's kind of how the front office is that it's not just one or two players where it's like, okay, well, this one player had issues working out contract with the front office. It's everyone does. Everyone is having a problem with the front office. So it is what it is. See you guys next one, though. Peace out.